What a pleasure it is to welcome you to the 4th grade recognition ceremony. It is great to see so many family members and friends here today as we celebrate and honor this special group of students. We have a wonderful morning planned and we are thrilled that you are able to join us. Having had the opportunity to have taught many of these students in kindergarten and joining them on their field trip to Columbia earlier this month, I have seen firsthand the bonds that these students have formed during their journey through the lower school. Class of 2027, these bonds will carry you through your middle school and high school years. But hold on tight, because those years are going to fly by. We will begin our program today by recognizing our academic winners. At this time, I invite 4th grade teachers Mary Ellen Virgo and Jennifer Mims to the podium to share with you some of the academic achievements of this class.
Good morning. At the end of the year, all of the 4th grade students participated in several contests, testing their knowledge of the content areas. These tests were particularly challenging because they included information and topics that may not have been covered in the classroom. As you might expect from this extremely intelligent bunch of students, many students performed well in these contests. I would like to tell you a little bit about each contest before announcing our winners. The math contest is an assessment of computation and problem-solving skills given to students across the country and around the world. The contest is sponsored by the Math League, whose mission is to build student interest and confidence in mathematics by solving worthwhile problems. The contest consists of 30 multiple choice questions of increasing difficulty. The winner of the math contest will receive a book entitled Math Contests, Grades 4, 5, and 6, which contains some challenging math problems and their solutions. The runner-up will receive a certificate. The math contest runner-up is Sarah El-Sayed. And the winner of the math contest is Edwin Vaughn. The science contest is also a national assessment. It is sponsored by the National Science League. Students were given 35 minutes to answer 35 questions related to science. This test assesses students' knowledge of scientific concepts as well as their understanding of the scientific method. In order to do well on this test, students must also have an ability to read and interpret graphs and charts and apply that information in a scientific context. Tied for second place, the science contest runners-up are Sarah El-Sayed and Elizabeth Gives. The winner of the science contest is Edwin Vaughn. Good morning. The Spelling Award is given to the students who were the winner and runner-up for their grade level. These students won the individual class spelling bees and then competed against other classroom winners. Our classroom finalists, Lola Kirksey, and Dason Zhang. The runner-up this year was Sarah El-Sayed, and the winner of the 4th grade spelling bee is Miriam Lakhani. The Geography Award is given to the student who scored the highest on the end-of-the-year geography test. This difficult test often requires students to know capitals of countries from around the world, label countries of Africa and Europe on a blank map, and answer multiple-choice world geography questions. The runner-up for 4th grade is Lola Kirksey, and the winner of the Geography
award for 4th grade is Sarah El Sayed.
Good morning. Before we start, Coach Batchelor and I would like to start by thanking Mr. Huestis, Mrs. Ingram, Coach Bailey, and Coach Hunt for their continuous support of the lower school PE program. We would also like to thank your parents for giving us this opportunity to be a part of your children's lives. Last, we would like to thank these students, not just for their hard work this year, but every year that we've been able to work with them. And on a side note, this particular group is pretty special to me because they were my very first class in kindergarten, the first class that I taught, and the first group that I'll see from kindergarten to 4th grade, so lower school can feel a lot different next year. When you hear the word sportsmanship, what do you think? Do you think about a Little League baseball team shaking hands after a game, saying good game, good job? Or maybe a golfer telling another golfer, good shot, after sinking a birdie putt? While these are both great displays of sportsmanship is so much more. Someone who displays good sportsmanship will play with their best effort. A good sport plays honestly, responsibly, respectfully, and shows kindness to all others involved. Sportsmanship is not a trait whose only moment is in the spotlight after the game or shot, but takes place before, during, and after competition. Most importantly, the character traits that sportsmanship encompasses are not just meant to serve us on the field of play, but in life. This is why the greatest thing that anyone can do on the field of play is display sportsmanship. For our boys' PE Sportsmanship Award, I could spend all day talking about this young man. I've had the pleasure of working with him from kindergarten through 4th grade. That first year, he was kind of a lot like an assistant coach to me. When the class would get a little chatty, he would remind everybody that they were wasting our PE time. Anytime there is a little argument or tiff over competition, he says, guys, it's just a game, stop. Let's keep going so we can keep playing. He does his best in everything. He does his best to help clean up afterwards, to help set up beforehand, encourages others, shows kindness to others, whether they're on the same team or a different team. So this year's Boys PE Sportsmanship Award goes to Aditya Dabalabudi.
Good morning. The Girls Sportsmanship Award this year goes to a student that upholds all 4 pillars of character at Augusta Prep and goes far and beyond. She shows great respect to her teachers and classmates. She listens and follows instructions and goes out of her way to tell teammates and opponents how well they did after a win or a loss. She shows responsibility by always offering to help set up or clean up activities. She is honest in the games that we play. She never bends or breaks the rules to gain an advantage, and she shows kindness to all of her classmates. She gets along with everyone in the room. When we do group activities, she will often find someone new in class to partner with. She finds a way to have fun in anything we do, whether it's playing dodgeball or running a mile at the track. And this year's Sportsmanship Award goes to Skylar Sykerbite.
Buenos días a todos. Good morning, everyone. The Spanish Award is for the students who listens carefully to instructions given in Spanish, in addition to participating in class These students must be attentive when other classmates are speaking. These students have a good working knowledge of Spanish skills and pronunciation. They cooperate and take initiative when working with other students on projects. When the opportunity arises, they interact well with upper level Spanish students. The Spanish awards for Omar Laconi, Sarah Elasay,
Good morning. I'm Chad Cole, the lower school art teacher, and first I'd like to thank all of the fourth grade graduates today, many of whom I've had the pleasure to work with since kindergarten. This is a group of inquisitive, delightful, and talented students to work with, and I'm looking forward to the opportunity to continue to help them develop their artistic skills for the next 4 years in the middle school. Thank you so much, guys, for all your hard work this year and your passion for art class. I'm so proud of you all, and I commend each and every one of you for making our year at World Art a great success. Now on to business. Special honors for visual art go to a boy and girl candidate that has shown tremendous effort and a great attitude in the art room throughout the course of the entire school year. These students are hardworking, helpful, kind, and demonstrate an incredible passion for creativity and learning about art. This year, the honors go to two very deserving students that have been active in the art room since kindergarten. They are independent workers and have consistently demonstrated a distinct confidence for using almost any and every artistic tool in a skillful and creative way. They both have unique skills with synthesizing line, shape, color, form, texture, pattern, and design in their works of art. And these students have always worked extremely hard and take great pride in their artistic growth. One of these students is an artist of few words. He quietly enters the art room and takes a seat at his table every week. He listens to directions, gathers his materials, and disappears into his work. Rarely does he ask me for help or leave a seat. The student works boldly on his projects from start to finish and always emerges at the end of class with a spectacular creation that has a natural sense of design, brimming with creativity, color, and confidence. He gravitates towards bright colors and abstract art, and I don't think he would mind being called a fauve, like Henri Matisse. The other student also has a passion for creating wonderful 2- and 3-dimensional work. She is a confident and creative artist in many mediums: paper, clay, paint, fabric, even old socks. I often wonder what her preferred medium actually is. In addition to her skillful work in painting and sculpture, this artist is also extremely passionate about the history of art. She takes great pride in memorizing every detail from every art lesson and artist we discuss in class. She gets very excited on the days that we play art review games during class because she is always prepared to help her team answer the questions with her great depth of artistic knowledge. It is my pleasure to award Patrick De Laurentiis and Priyanka Chakshi the special honors. Thank you very much.
Good morning, I'm Christine Ali. I'm the teacher librarian in the lower school. And this great group of fourth graders were such a delight to have the past 2 years for me in the library. They love to listen to read alouds. They're so enthusiastic, and it was really tough for me to choose 2 people that embody all of the things that I'd like to see of a reader. But first, I'd like to recognize our Cavalier Book Club members and the people who met the goal twice, we call Radiant Readers. So first of all, please stand in place if you were a member of the Cavalier Book Club. The fourth graders actually had the highest percentage of members join the Cavalier Book Club, so that was a great accomplishment for them. Okay, so everybody who is not a Radiant reader, please sit down and we'll leave that person standing. There we go. Lola met the goal twice, but I know that this group of kids there's so many readers, and probably maybe people have met the goal twice or 3 times and just didn't write it down. So keep on reading all summer. I want to recognize 2 of the 4th graders, one of whom I saw during Christmas break with his mom at the mall, and they had a bag filled with books that they just got back from the Columbia County Library. 20 books he had, and he was going to read over break. He is a voracious reader at school, and I know at home. He is enthusiastic. He walks into the library with a positive attitude all the time. And my other award recipient, she is also a voracious reader. She's an adventurous reader because I will put out books, I'll find some titles that haven't been checked out in a while, and I'll put them up on a display, and she will check those books out. She will read anything and is very conscientious. She and I have discussions about books. So my 2 award winners are Aiden Coe and Miriam McConney.
These students during their years at the middle school, and fortunately for me, this is a goodbye because I get to teach them in the middle school as well. I think we all know that these young ladies and gentlemen are digital natives and in some ways know way more than technology and are more comfortable than we will ever be. However, they need to be guided in how to use technology in a safe, productive, and respectful way. And I'm honored to have been the one to do that for them here at school. And I look forward to continuing that next year, or through your next 4 years. So anyway, I want to honor 2 students who have always been quiet, diligent, and respectful learners in my class. So my 2 award winners this year are Lola Kirksey and Kaden Conley.
My name is Jeannie Williams, and I'm the music director here at Prep. I would like to start by saying thank you to this year's 4th grade class for a wonderful year. Your energy and enthusiasm made for interesting class activities and discussions, and your hard work and dedication was beautifully displayed during our musical programs, such as Grandparents' Day and World Fair. I am thrilled to have the opportunity to share many more musical experiences with you next year as 5th graders. I would like to take the time to recognize the students that have or will be performing as part of our graduation ceremony. So if I would ask our performers to please stand in place to be recognized for a job well done. Thank you. Each year, I enjoy watching all of our students improve their own musical abilities, work together in small groups, and perform both on stage and during our class talent days. Those are usually very interesting. We learn a lot about you guys on talent days, don't we? I would like to recognize 2 students today who have a true love for music. They are hard workers who are eager to participate in class each week, offer assistance to their peers and to me, display a positive attitude, and spread cheer with their lovely smiles. To describe them both best, I would have to say that they're genuinely happy, enthusiastic students that are always on task and ready to learn. This year's Music Award recipients are Mr. Noah Kimbrough,
I'm very excited to get to talk about Prep Lifers. So a lifer at Prep is anyone who began their school career by kindergarten and has continued through. But this group is a little bit of overachievers because many of them have been here since preschool. So when I call your name, please come get your certificate. Not in attendance today, Finya Baumgarten, Priyanka Chokshi, Caden Connolly, oh, I'm sorry. I got a little bit out of order. Sullivan Holmes, Aiden Coe, Noah Kimbrough, Lola Kirksey, Miriam Lacani, Omar Lacani, Jackie Suh, Skylar Sykerbite, Mary Russell Toole, Jason Zhang, starting in pre-K, Sarah El-Sayed, Patrick De Laurentiis, and starting in kindergarten, Aditya Dapalapudi, and Edwin Vaughn. Well, as you have just seen, these awesome kids have been together for many years. The class of 2027 is a class that encourages, supports, includes, and celebrates each other. They are a class full of creativity, imagination, and, well, just overall fun to be around. A few weeks ago, I had the privilege and honor to attend a very special occasion in 4th grade, the wedding of Fat Chuck and Plain Jane. I imagine some of you might have heard a little bit about this at home. I'm going to give you a little quick background. So Fat Chuck, Sarah, would you like to point out Fat Chuck? Fat Chuck arrived on the scene in March when Lola did her independent novel study, and he was a prop. Well, he never left the classroom and immediately became a member of the class of 2027. I think Lola mentioned that he's looking a little rougher than he did when he first came on the scene, but he's still pretty cute. Sorry, this is kind of funny talking about it, to be honest. I wish you could have all attended the wedding, the well-planned and very entertaining event. What I witnessed that morning was an amazing group of students who worked together to pull off a very memorable occasion. While it was quite silly, I mean really, 2 piñatas getting married by a stuffed penguin, it brought such joy to see these students working together, highlighting each other's talents, celebrating creativity and imagination, but most importantly, they were just being kids. At this time, I'm going to ask the class of 2027 to exit the stage so that we can share a video of the union of 2 piñatas.